Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with the most played tank destroyer in the tier 10, and it is Grille 15. Who could ever expect that? The source which we are using is Tomato GG, and if you would pay attention, Grille was played 1,912,000 times, and the second most played tank is a trash burn. So this is the information for every single of us, fellas, and let's try to make this tank work, shall we? Unfortunately for us, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting quite a horrible matchmaking for ourselves, which is well, actually matchmaking is relatively fine. What I don't like airfield. I truly dislike this map with a passion, but at the same time, nothing what we can change about this. So, what do I like about the Grille, and do I like Grille at the first place? I love Grille. It is one of my favorite tank destroyers in the game, and I know this gun handling can troll you quite a bit, but whenever it hits, okay? Minus 800 and this gentleman is dead. Looking into the stats, 750 alpha damage, 279 millimeters of penetration, 1200 shell velocity. This is very, very good for tank destroyer. I am pretty satisfied with this gun. Plus accuracy on the paper is like 0.20 something, but be aware, fellas, it's not like you are going to hit every single shot. It's just not how this tank is looking like. Now hits 334 millimeters of penetration. This is not very good for a tank destroyer, but it is how it is, and nothing what we can change about this, fellas. It's just how it works. Meanwhile, what do I want to see? I want to see enemies getting involved into this position, right? If enemies will try to make pressure for our gentlemen who are sitting here, they are going to regret their life choices, and they will think twice what the flying up they have done. And this is exactly what we want to see. Now, obviously, there is a couple of ways how we could play this game. We could sit in this position and simply wait for enemies to make a bit of pressure, or alternatively, we could play somewhere here and try to punish enemy forces for their mistakes as well, right? Everything is depending, to be fair with you, everything is depending on the luck talking about this map. No, but skill, what do you mean everything is depending on the luck? The thing is, whenever you are making the early game, you never know where majority of the enemy forces are going to play. Are they going to be in this position, or are they going to be in the middle? And to be fair with you, there is nothing what you can change about this. There is nothing what you can do, right? So in this kind of situation, we are hoping enemies will mess up like this E75 did, and hopefully we can get some use. Now, looking into this situation, we are winning this game by 6,000 hit points. This is not a great situation for us, since we are playing with a tank destroyer, and making any pressure whatsoever can lead us from taking one for the team and after that complaining how we took one for the team. But there is nothing what we can do about this. Either we are going to be aggressive here, or either we can go and eat kaku, fellas. It's just how it goes, it's just how it works. So at this point, I am trying to get involved like this, and I am going to the middle of the field. I know it looks weird, and we are spanking this gentleman. Beautiful shot, 600 in the face. Very nice. Can we get another one? I believe we can, and I believe we will. Meanwhile, Kunze is trying to escape for his life, and we have a very nice angle for this guy. Beautiful. Another 700 in the face. There is a moment where you need to grow some balls, and where you need to play aggressively, even though you are playing not with the best tank ever. Meanwhile, any Benny Mikitaki, Arta is getting blind shotted. Not today. Not today, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, not today. That's fine. The next guy we are going to go for is going to be this E3. I am very, very well aware of that. This E3 is dangerous and this E3 is kind of annoying, but in the same time, not much what we could change here, right? Meanwhile, Wafflecock is sitting in the back, that's understandable, and we have a typical 15-to-1 simulator in this situation. Now, Skill, are you feeling sad about this? There is nothing to be sad about. This is how World of Tanks are looking like nowadays, and I would love to say, yeah, fellas, we have a chance to change this. No, we do not, okay? I can cry as much as I want. This is what we have. So, instead of crying, we are going to take our balls in the hand and we are going to try to be involved here. Maybe we can get extra shot for the Arta who is trying to drown or something. Actually, not really. Arta is not trying to drown because he is already dead. So, look, this start of our session is looking quite weak, right? But I am here not to make some kind of... I'm here not to show you the best battle with a Grille, because I believe with a bit of digging, by saying that, going into the replays, we could find the 10,000, but this wouldn't be the representative score of what Grille can do and how the games are looking like. And if you are going to get the map like this, well, unlucky, what can you do? There is nothing what you can change about this. You need to take this 2.3 thousand and you need to be proud of yourself. And in fact, I am proud of this game. I am not feeling bad in any shape or any form. So, we have 2.3 thousand damage, 300 assisting damage, we are 6th by experience, we are 3rd by the damage, and that's completely fine as a game. Now, without further ado, we are going to click to the round number 2. And meanwhile, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, remember you can always find out the things in the index page. For example, what kind of equipment you can use, what kind of field modifications you can use, to check out expectation values to get mark of excellence. And funny fact, fellas, expectation values to get mark of excellence on Grille is 3.8 thousand. So if you are into marking tanks, maybe it is about the time to mark it. What do you think? Meanwhile, let's teleport into the game, shall we? Okay, and we are back. We have a sand river. We can try to play this game and we can do the things pretty well. So, what we are going to do, I believe we are going to take this position at first for a very first shot, and hopefully we will be able to spank someone who is playing here, or maybe we can spank someone who is playing in the middle, right? This is the best thing what we can do, at least for now. Now, if enemies are going to have a light tank, this is going to be a big fat no-no for us, by saying if enemies will have light tank going like this. That's what I mean, because Grille does not have a great camo and Grille can get outspotted relatively easily, and there is nothing what we can change about this. There is nothing what we can do, right? Obviously, speaking about the camo, it is not trash burn level of not having camo, but overall this is not the camo you would be able to trust. Meanwhile, pixel shot to a Starva, minus 700 damage, yummy, 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 yum. Very good. Okay, at this point, I think I am going to get a bit more involved, so I am going to take the position here, and hopefully from here we can get a bit more use. What am I thinking about? I am thinking about spanking Chieftain or this Russian light tank, doesn't really matter, right? I just want to see them getting spotted here. Beautiful light tank and bam! 716, beautiful shot. I am very happy with this, and once again, free damage is always free, right? And it is always much appreciated. Very nice. Now, how we can get more involved into this game? This is the question. Leo is sitting here in the open field somewhere, and this is not very easy thing to hit him. I think he might... Wait. He might try to pick like this. I am just trying to go for a blind shot in a way, right? Because I know I cannot do anything else, and for now we are just chilling in a way, right? For now we are just chilling. I think this side is relatively weak, and in the same time enemies will try to make quite a bit of pressure very soon. So at this point we are just waiting until we have a chance to do absolutely anything for enemies. And in fact I think we are going to take a middle position now. Maybe middle position is going to be just tiny touch better for us, and maybe from the middle position we can actually cover our team who is playing here. I am very well aware about the couple of the Jeffs, a couple of Arthas. I know Grille is easy target, and I know Arthas are in love with the Grille overall, but once again there is nothing to change and there is nothing to do. We just need to figure out how to make a bit of pressure, even though we are not easily winning this game. But if you would pay attention at the map control, you would notice our team is controlling 70% of the map. That means enemy options are running out. They cannot do too much at this point, right? They cannot do too much at this point, fellas. Okay, how about if we are going to go a bit up like this and bam, side shot to Jack Pizda. Yum, very nice. Meanwhile, STB managed to find a decent shot into us. That's okay. I am not going to complain over this. We are feeling completely fine. Arta penetration. That's what I am talking about, and that's what I mentioned before. This tank can get penetrated by the Arta without bigger problems whatsoever, right? And this is not a big surprise. Meanwhile, we are sitting very well, and we want to see this chieftain trying to play here, or a York tank playing here, doesn't really matter. Meanwhile, 1-to-1B, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Jack Pizda is trying to make a hardcore pressure. We are getting spotted. Not exactly what I want to see. We are trying to escape before it's too late. And once again, pretty hard game. But in the same time, this is as much as we can do in this kind of situation. Where Grille is shining the most, whenever your team is kind of failing, right? And whenever enemy team is trying to make a pressure on you. This is where Grille shines. And in fact, not only Grille, but majority of the tank destroyer shines in this way. If, I repeat, if enemies are not making pressure for you, right? How you supposed to get any use whatsoever in this way, right? This is the situation we are having, and this is a very hard play for us in a way. This is very hard play. Meanwhile, enemy Starva is just simply saying, F the shit, I'm out, and he is making pressure through the middle of the field. But I think at this point this gentleman simply had enough and he said, I do not really care anymore. I think this is what is happening. Meanwhile, we are going to load high explosive ammunition for this STB, and I think we can penetrate him with here. This might be very optimistic thing from my side, but I am willing to try to take a risk. Right? I want to see this minus 1000 damage. Speaking about the gun, with a high explosives, 950 alpha damage, 75 millimeters of penetration. I think we are okay. I think we can easily penetrate this gentleman without bigger problems whatsoever. Let's raise our PP and let's go for him. We can do this, fellas. Just believe in me. Just believe in me. We can do this. Trying to make a bit of pressure. And moment of truth. Can we do this in 3, 2, 1? Bam. 800. I feel scammed. Fellas, I feel scammed in the middle of the day. In the middle of the day, I got scammed. Unbelievable. Oh well. So, what do we have? 3.3 thousand damage, 900 assisting damage. That's quite sad story, to be fair with you, but once again, I would love to say we can change this, but we cannot. Low roll by 150 damage. You know, I would feel so much better with, let's say, 1100 hit, you know? But you say, this is World of Tanks, and there is nothing what you can change about this. So, in the end of the day, 3.3 thousand damage, 900 assisting damage. We are 5th by experience, we are 3rd by the damage, and we made 18,000 profits. Not ideal situation so far. So far we are having quite weak session with a Grille. By saying this, we are playing only for 2.8 thousand damage and 600 assisting damage, but let's cross our fingers. 3rd game is going to be the best. Let's go. Oh yes, fellas, we have a great map. Very, very nice. We have steps. And once again, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for tuning in. I hope you are having a great time, and I hope you are enjoying this kind of top and the most played tank. We have quite some ideas for our future, and in fact, we are planning quite some. We are planning to do quite some things, fellas. Anyways. What do we want to do in this game? First things first, we are going to take the typical sniper schnitzel position, and we are hoping our light tank will spot. That's all we are dreaming about, and that's all we want to see. Our 39 is going to kind of wrong side for us, but maybe he is going to see some sniper schnitzels playing here. Maybe, you never know. Meanwhile, AMX-30, okay, he is playing in some kind of open field in a way, so maybe we could spank him once or twice, right? That's what I am hoping for. Our 39 got outspotted. This is not ideal by any shape or any form, and yeah, we are not feeling that great. Okay, how about if we will try to blind fire enemy light tank? Boom, definitely not a blind fire, and let's check out, are we getting spotted? We are not getting spotted. What that could mean? Either, ooh, that's a mistake. Oh, that's a mistake. Aim, 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 bam. Grille can hit shots like this. Maybe not from the first try, but Grille can hit shots like this. All we need to do, we need to chill, we need to relax, and we need to spank this gentleman. He's sitting in the middle of the field, so... Bounce from CS59. Okay. Okay, roger that. Message understood. I understood the message. Understood. Meanwhile, try to go for a blind shot, obviously, because we know where CS59 is, and in this kind of situation, this is sadness in a way, right? Unfortunately, ooh, this is not sadness, this is amazing. Yep, this is absolutely amazing. Remember how in the previous game we got scammed on a bit of the damage? Well, fellas, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, game remembers this and saying, yeah, no problem, 750, you needed to hit like 150 more? Yeah, sure, no problem, please take this, kaboom. Very nice. Okay, what do we want to do? At this point, I am going to play in this kind of typical sniper schnitzel position here. We are going to knock the tree down, and we will try to punish the Kranwagen. Aiming and kaboom. Beautiful. Another 750 in the face, and this is looking pretty nice. This is a typical sniper schnitzel position in general, fellas, and you can get a lot of use from playing here. For example, you can spank the light tank for 700 damage, and after that, obviously, you are getting spotted, and then you need to run for your life. But all in all, light tank lost 750 HP, so that's pretty damn good. Meanwhile, we are not even close for being done. We are trying to craft a bit better angle for the light tank, and if the things will go well, and I believe it will go well, light tank is going to get effed. Nice. Meanwhile, we are getting punished by the enemy Grille, who is sitting somewhere here. This is not exactly what I wanted to see, but that's what we got, and in the same time, I do not really think we can change something. At this point, we are trying to escape from this typical bush, and we are going to take position somewhere here. Why am I trying to take position somewhere here? Because I will have a decent angle for the CS59, and in fact, we could have a blind shot for CS59, and that would be very much appreciated considering we bounced from the paper tank, right? Skill, how dare you to say this tank is a paper? Well, fellas, it is. CS is a paper tank in my humble opinion. Okay. What do we want to see here? We want to see... We want to craft a nice angle for this MIX. Ooh. Okay. Understood. You do not need to repeat me twice. Understood. Meanwhile, object is trying to escape. Good, good, good. Try to run and kaboom. Very nice. Another 700. Like I said, this is going to be the best game for now with the Grille, and overall speaking about our session which we had, it is not ideal, but this is the life of the Grille. Speaking about the Grille gun handling and speaking what Grille is capable of, right? And that goes for every single tank destroyer out there. It's not like, oh, it's only Grille. No, 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 no. The things are looking completely differently, fellas. There is plenty of the tank destroyers who are working this way. Sometimes you are lucky and sometimes not so much, and there is not much what you can change about this. Hello there. Kaboom. 4,500 damage. Very, very nice. And there is still plenty of ways how we can improve in this game. In fact, at this point, I think I am going to make pressure for people who are playing here, and fingers crossed things will go well for us, right? Do I want to go through the open field or not so much? I'm curious where enemy Grille is and where enemy 1-1B is. They could sit in this area, or they could be already in the deep safe defense parameter. I think they are defending the base, honestly. Okay, beautiful. We know where this gentleman is sitting at. We know where Grille is, and we know where Vaza is. That's very, very good. So first things first, we want to smack this Vaza for obvious reasons, since we can. Beautiful. Very nice. 750 in the face. Next victim is going to be this 1-1B. At least that's what I think. If he is going to go up, if he is not going to go up, then hashtag never lucky. For now, he is not going up, and we have the Type 5 heavy. We have 6,000 damage. I'm telling you, such a weird situation. I know this tank is capable of many, many good things, and I know sometimes the things are simply not working whatsoever, right? But when the things are working, you are packing 7,000 like there is no tomorrow. I did not even felt how we got this this score with this beautiful tank, and this is very weird thing, and maybe even sad thing in the same time, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe even sad thing. Can we hit him? Unfortunately, we cannot. I was hesitating a bit too long, but that's okay. Can we rig Brother in Arms in this kind of situation? And now remember, we might also have a blind shot on CS59. So yeah, quite a journey, fella. So as promised, I said we are going to have a great game for a last game with Grille, and we truly did. Beautiful. Very, very nice. And you know, I am feeling great for showing the bad games as well, or not so great games, you know. So in the same time, you can see it is not every single game where you are going to have a flawless performance and where you can say, that's the best thing ever. We have a blind shot, by the way. Beautiful. First of all, we are saying thanks, mate. Asshole, he used me. Fellas, he went for a night in my place and he ran away without even making a breakfast to me. Disgusting. Anyways, what do we have? We have a solid ace, we have a high caliber, we have the Brother in Arms, we have 7,400 damage, 3 kills, 1,500 assisting damage, first by damage, first by experience, and we made 16,000 profits as well. Maybe one thing what I could do is to remove a bit of the high explosive ammunition, right, and to have a bit more standards overall, right? Because I think I had a bit too much of the high explosives. And as you can see, speaking about the field modifications, I'm not even close to finish everything, and this is very, very important thing to say. So all in all, after our third game, that's what I'm talking about, 4,300 average damage, 900 assisting damage. Beautiful. We made Grille work and everything went pretty well. I am proud of the result, and I'm proud of the sessions overall today. So fellas, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for everything. By saying this, I mean for your support in the different ways. For example, Patreon, buying bananas on the index page, overall checking index page, right? Clicking the join button in the YouTube, overall watching the YouTube videos or tuning in into the streams. Thank you. I hope I am worth it, fellas, and I hope you are having a great time together with us. Thank you very much for everything and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.